Here we are, everybody, at the Reveal Show. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday, the 9th of May. We're going to be doing reveals this week from 410 through 418. I guess I should probably put a list up in some form or fashion. I'm just kind of really getting myself together with how to format this show to get it so that it shows up really well for everyone. There, might be a little bit better if I center my face, like you really want to see it. But anyhow, yep. So I got last week's set of reveals done completely. I'm working on this week's set now. The very first reveal that I have for this week would be number 410. Now, number 410 is the replacement for the 1955 D roll that I had done last week and just said, you know what, we'll do a new reveal on this and just charge 50 cents a coin. That way it'll just pay for my cost of doing the show and reveal it this week. So we have a number of spots spoken for. They're all spoken for, actually. I mean, what I did was I just copied last week's and put them back on this week's. So if you don't want involved in this week's 1955 D roll and you were involved in last week's, you'll need to let me know. But what I have, and I can tell you now what I have, this is what I have. There's 3 spots for Eric, 2 spots for Angie, 5 for Carl, 2 for Coins and Ghouls, 3 for Crispy, 4 for Deanne, 3 for Dennis, 3 for Doug. I've got 3 for Malcolm, 3 for Mike Birchman, 2 for Paul Adams. I've got 3 for Penny Hoarder, 2 for Sureg, 3 for Stanley, 3 for Steven, 3 for Taco John, and 3 for Yeoman. So that's what I have from last week. If everyone is still good with that, then we will do it that way. There'll be 50 cents a coin for this week. I'll pull out another 55D roll, and we can get on that. I've got a few other really exciting rolls this week. I think it's going to be a great week for reveals, so I kind of pulled out all the stops, and I have 8 new rolls ready for us. So we've got a total of 9 rolls for this week. And there is a 1960D roll in the lineup. Let me, let's see. How can I do this? I guess I could just go ahead and load up a text with reveals this week. We have the 410 is the 1955 D replacement. We have, I'll get all this taken care of once we get down to the point, but we've got 411 is going to be a 1960 D roll. Number 412, hey folks, see people trickling in, that's a good thing. Number 412 will be a 1942 D roll, 1942 D. And then number 413 will be a 1954 D. So 413, a 1954 D. Let's see, this doesn't look right. Let me change this around a little bit because it's going to be kind of difficult. Let's see, I'm going to put a few spaces in here. There. Number 413. Number 413 would be a 1954 D roll. And then number 414. Number 414 will be a 1962 D roll. A little bit special about this 1962 D roll. We'll find out when we get there. But I'll do this before the show next time. How does that sound? Number 415 will be a 2011 Philadelphia roll. Number 416 will be a 1949 S roll. 1949 S. Well, number on that one would be 416. Then number 417 will be a 1944 D roll. That's right. And then number 418 is a 1944 S roll. All right, and let's see. Let me take this down to a font size of 12. Okay. Nope, too small. Let's do a font size of 24. Nope, need it bigger than that. If I can't see it, you can't see it. And let's see, 48. And say OK. That'll work. And then I can put it down here across the bottom of the screen. And then I can do a filter on it and make it scroll. And then I can do a horizontal speed. And that will tell everybody what we got going on. Let me change the color of it here. Oh, cancel that. I'm going to play with colors right now. I'll do colors later. Wait a minute. I can do it just like this. What color do we want? That's green. Yellow. We'll do yellow. I like yellow. All right, there we go. So now that's going to tell you which rolls we have available for this week. So there we go. All right, so the 410, number 410, the 1955 D replacement is already spoken for. It's already done. Everybody who was in the original 1955 roll from last week will be in the roll this week at 50 cents per coin. So we move on to the 1960D roll. 1960D, we are going to have a 1960D large date roll. It is a Fed Reserve Bank. What is this? Fed Reserve Bank of Louisville, Kentucky. It is a sealed roll. It has a label on this end, and it's sealed on this end. It's 1960D. So we have a chance of finding a lot of really good stuff. Everybody knows the really good stuff you can find in this. There's going to be $2 per coin. And I'm going to count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The 1960D large date Fed Reserve Bank of Louisville row. We've got Yo Man for 3. I'm going to write out here Taco John for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. And we've got Chuck Patillo for 2. We've got Deanne for 3. Carl for 3. Malcolm for 3. We've got Crispy Mofo for 3. And we've got Stanley for 3. NG for 2. And is that all we've got? That's all I'm seeing so far. Well, we only got about half that roll gone. Anybody else out there want to get involved? Anybody who has not yet been involved that would like to get involved? Somebody who just happened to run across the show and say, hey, that's pretty cool. We're going to open this roll up. Not today, but we're going to open this roll up during this week. And everyone who has purchased a coin in the roll will get a coin out of the roll. And we will look at them under a microscope. And I will attribute them and tell you what you've got. So we'll go ahead and start doing resales to other people while we wait to see if anybody else wants to get involved. And I'm going to do a Carl for 2 more. I'll do Deanne for 3 more. And Taco John for 2 more. That's still going to leave me 12 spots remaining. 12 spots remain in the roll. Crispy wants 2 more. Stanley will take 3 more. And I still have 7 left, but I can do with open spots. I can just sell them during the show. So here's Yo Man for 2 more. Because whatever I don't sell here during this show, I can put up on Facebook and make available on Facebook. Malcolm will take 1 more. And okay, I can do Carl for 2 more. And then that leaves me with 2 spots left in the roll. Altogether, I got 2 spots empty in the roll. But it's okay. Like I said, I can sell them on Facebook. We'll just skip this for now. Well, Taco John will take 1 more, okay? That leaves me 1 open spot. All right, next reveal. Next reveal. This one is important. This is a 1942D. 1942D. Ah, okay, good. Very nice. Okay, so Deanne will take the last one in the roll. That makes me happy that Kelly Ray is fine. Oh, now Paul Hampton wants 3, see? I'm going to remove from people who have bought others, who have bought additional. Carl, you've got 4 extras. I'm taking 2 of yours to give them to Paul Hampton. And Taco John, I'll take 1 of your extra spots and let Paul Hampton have it. That way he'll have 3 spots. Gulf Coast wants 2. Hello, Native American Ways. Yeah, there will be people who will show up during the show. So let's see. Stanley has 3 extras, so I'm going to give 1 of his extra to Gulf Coast. And then I guess the Deanne got 3 extras, so I'll give 1 of those to Gulf Coast. Gulf Coast, you'll be in for 2 now. And Paul Hampton got his 3. I got 1 taken away from you, Deanne, and you'll still get the other 2 that you wanted. So now we'll move on to the 1942D roll. 1942D. Plastic tubed roll. This is the roll right here. Who marked that at that price, but it looks like a very nice BU roll. It's a piece of muck at the bottom of the tube, but it looks like a very nice roll. It's been taped shut, so I haven't opened it. Don't have immediate access to it. And so what we're doing here is we're selling spots in this roll. They're going to be $8 per spot, $8 per coin. with a maximum of 3 per person. And we're going to say that we want them or don't want them or whatever. Okay, so we're going to be selling these at $8 a piece. You do a bin 1, bin 2, bin 3 if you want in on this roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1942D. These are very tough coins to get. Stanley is first for 3. How did I do that? No, I don't know how that happened. There. Wow. Yo Man for 3. Taco John for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. Carl for 3. Ant for 3. Oh boy, Chuck. You're not doing well today. Okay. Got Ant for 3. Stephen A for 2. Then I've got Malcolm for 3. Crispy for 3. Paul Hampton for 2. Deanne for 3. Chuck Patillo for 1. And Dennis Paulson for 3. And what we have left is 12 coins. We have 12 coins remaining. If anybody wants in on those, let me know that you want in on those. Carl will take one more. Let me know that you want in on those, and I will get you involved. Meanwhile, I'm going to move on to the next. Let's see, Dennis, you took 3. Did you mean you wanted 3 more, or did you just want the 3? Because I already got you in there for 3. Taco John will take 2 more of them. And then I will move on to the next roll. Roll number 413. 413 is going to be this 1954D roll. 1954D, Oklahoma City branch of the Fed Reserve Bank. I've got Oklahoma in there instead of Oklahoma. So let me change that real quick. Sometimes I don't notice stuff until it's up on the board. There we go. Fed Reserve Bank of Oklahoma. This is an original roll. These will be $4 each. And we're going to run this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Reveal number 413. 1954D. Yo Man wants 3. Taco John wants 3. Crispy for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. Then we've got Stephen A for 3. Then we've got Carl for 3. Paul Hampton for 3. Deanne for 3. JJ, hello JJ for 2. Then we've got Malcolm for 3. Stanley for 3. Ant for 3. Chuck Patillo for 1. And now is when I ask if there's anyone else who's not yet involved who would like to become involved in this roll. I have a grand total of 11 spots remaining for you if you would like to become involved. Anybody out there watching who would like to become involved who has not yet? And then I'll go back and get the redos. Brendan Burke would take 1 spot. We've got Brendan Burke. Then who's next? Anybody else wants to get in who has not yet spoken up? Okay, I've got Carl for 2 additional. Taco John for 2 additional. Okay, hang on. I've got to get Dennis Paulson in here. And then Rockzilla. And that is going to fill me up. That's all I got. After getting Carl in for 2 additional and Taco John in for 2 additional, if anyone else speaks up who has not yet been in there, I'll have to push your additionals and let other people in. But that's for this 1954 D roll. Next up, 1962 D. Something special about this 1962 D roll. This belongs to a box group of rolls that I purchased about 20 years ago. And I found some double die reverses in the rolls that I did go through, and I believe this is from that same source. So there could possibly be double die reverses in this lot. And so what we are I was reading the chat. So what we're going to do with this 1962D, it's a plastic tubed roll, but it's from an original source, and I do believe there's a decent chance this will contain some double die reverses. We're going to run these at, and so they're $2 a piece, $2 per coin. And I'm going to do the same as usual. They're going to be $2 a coin, $3, 3 coins maximum per person. We're going to do this roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This is reveal number 414, 1962D roll. Yo-Man for 3, Carl for 3, Deanne for 3, Taco John for 3. And we've got Chuck Patillo for 1, Crispy Mofo for 3, Malcolm for 3. And then we've got Penny Hoarder for 3. And we've got Paul Hampton for 3, Stephen A. for 3, Rockzilla for 3, Brendan for 3, Native American Ways for 3, Stanley for 3, and we've got Carl wants 3 more. Let me see what we've got going on first, and then I'll see what I can do for you on that. Let's see. I have a grand total of, let's see, how many are there? 7 coins remaining. 7 coins remain after Stanley was finished. I've got everyone in up above him. I was wondering if there's anyone else who has not yet become involved in this role who would like to become involved. I'll get you in there. Just make sure that everyone who has already asked is indeed in there. I'm noticing it appears as though I might have skipped Paul Hampton. Let's see. No, I did not. We're still working on getting names entered, so I'm watching 2 different places. Rockzilla, Brendan Burke, Native American Way has got 3. Stanley got 3. Okay, so I'm going to start filling additionals from the top down as I see them. The additionals from the top down as I see them are Carl for 3, Taco John for 2, and then I've got 2 spots remain. Yo-Man gets 1 of them, and Deanne will get 1 of them. And that's all I've got left. So for extras, it's going to be Carl, Taco John, Yo-Man, and Deanne. That's who I can get in for the extra coins in here. Now, one of the things that I have noticed as being something that is really kind of scarce at times and kind of fun to find are the double dies, especially the double die reverses. I've always liked the double die reverses of the Shield Sense. This is an original roll of 2011 Shield Sense that I have picked up for the possibility that there could be double dies in them, because 2011 is a rather prolific year of double dies. So we're going to open a 2011 Philadelphia roll, and I'm going to do these at $1 per coin. $1 per coin. And like all the others, we're going to do this one on a countdown from 5. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go now. $1 per coin, maximum of 3 per person. This is reveal number 415 after a 2011 P roll. There's Yo Man for 3, Taco John for 3, Penny Hoarder for 3, Crispy for 3, Malcolm for 3, Carl for 3, Native American Ways for 3. We got Paul Hampton for 3. We've got Stanley for 3. Rockzilla for 3. And what do we got left? Anybody else? Does anybody else want to get involved in this one? Deanne will take 1. Deanne takes 1. Anybody else? Let's see, what do I have remaining here? What I have remaining at the end right now is 16 coins. 16 coins. Anybody want to get involved who has not yet become involved? Give it just a minute for anyone else to get involved. This is an original original 2011 Philadelphia roll. Original 2011 Philadelphia roll. And I have a total of, let's see how many exactly, 16 spots remain. Anybody who wants to get in on seconds, offering seconds now to anybody who wants seconds. Let me know how many you would like as a second lot. Taco John will take 2. Is anybody else who wants seconds on this roll? Rockzilla will take 3 additionals. Paul Hampton takes 1 more. Penny Hoarder will take 3 more. Stephen A. will take 2 more. Oh, he actually just takes 2. He wasn't in this roll already. So Stephen will take 2. That leaves me with 5 spots remaining. Stanley will take 2 additional ones. That leaves me with 3 spots remaining. I have 3 spots remaining. Anyone who wants them, let me know. We could either do it now, we could do it after the show, or we could do it during the reveal show for reveal number 415. Excuse me. I think I'm about ready to move on now. Move on to the next roll. Next roll is going to be a very nice one. Oh, Native American Ways will take 3. Okay. That will... Oh, he wants 3 additional. Okay. Native American Ways, I already got you in there for 3, but I can get you in there for 3 additional if you want them. That takes care of that roll. So now we have this 1949S roll. This is an old paper wrapped roll that my experience so far with the rolls I picked up with this writing on the outside have been very good. Very high quality coins inside. So this is 1949S. It has not been opened since it was wrapped, and I have no idea how long ago this was wrapped. But it's a 1949S roll. All kinds of possibilities come up on rolls like this. And so 1949S, we're got an old hand-wrapped roll. These are going to run $7 per coin. $7 per coin, 3 max per person. I'm going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1949S. Should be some nice gem coins in this. Malcolm for 3. Yo Man for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. Carl for 3. Taco John for 3. Then we've got Crispy for 3. Then we've got Ant for 3. Then we've got Deanne for 3. Stephen A. Excited for 3. Stephen A. for 3. Let's see, who do I have after that? Paul Hampton will take 2. Rockzilla for 3. Brennan Burke for 1. I'm sorry. Brennan Burke for 1. Stanley for 3. And Dennis for 3. And that leaves me with a few coins at the end. That leaves me with 8 coins remaining. 8 coins remain. If anyone else who has not yet become involved would like in, let me know now, or I will start offering seconds to the people who want more. It should not be difficult to speak all the way through this roll, simply because these are not easy to come by. There's James Worley for 3. Hello, James. Good evening, sir. Okay, and then I'll go back to the beginning of this seconds list, and I'll do Carl for 2, Taco John for 2, and then Crispy will get 1. And that will finish this roll off. Crispy for 1 will finish this roll off. And that's all I got for that. Next up is going to be a super special treat. Something I don't even see very often. But here we go, right? It is a roll of 1944D. Hang on a second, there we go. These are $8 per coin. So they're going to be $8 per coin. Max right now of 3 per person. However, we will be able to expand that later if we don't fill the roll up. But I'm going to start this one off in... Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you the roll first. Here it is. 1944D. Now, this particular roll appears as though it may or may not be an original roll, because there are some slightly different colors in here, so I'm not really sure exactly what that means. But this is an older tube, and the handwriting is old. I know the handwriting is a number of years old. So we're going to run this at $8 per coin. I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Got 2 different OMMs possible, whole bunch of RPMs, whole bunch of double dies. There's a lot of good stuff possible. JJ gets 3. Deanne gets 3. Taco John for 3. Chuck Patillo for 2. Crispy Mofo for 3. Yo Man for 3. Ant for 3. We got Paul Hampton for 2. And then we've got Carl for 3. Stephen A for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. Gulf Coast for 1. Malcolm for 3. Stanley for 3. See what I've got left in here. Don't have very many left. It looks like we're going to fill this one out first time around. Maybe. Brennan Burke for 1. And James Worley for 2. Well, no, it does look like I've got 6 spots left at the end. 6 spots left at the end. If anybody else wants involved who's not yet become involved, let me know now, or I will start selling these as seconds to the people who want them. Go ahead and speak for your seconds if you want them. Meanwhile, I'll be waiting for anyone who has not yet become involved in this role to speak up and let me know. Okay, all we have is people speaking for seconds, so I will go ahead and start serving seconds. Carl for 2. Then we've got JJ for 1 more. Then we've got Taco John for 2 more. And then I will be able to get 1 at the end of the list for Crispy Mofo, and that's gonna end this roll. That's gonna get us finished off for this one. Now the last roll for the week. All right, last roll for the week. We're going to be doing that one. Let's see here. Probably Friday evening. It's going to be a 1944S. What more to go with your 44D than a 44S, right? 1944S. This is a plastic tube roll from 1944S. It's this one right here. And let's see, they're going to be $8 per coin, $8 per coin for 1944S. Okay, Dennis Paulson wanted 3. He was on the phone, so we're going to have to go back and take 1 from Carl for Dennis Paulson. I'll take 1 from Taco John for Dennis Paulson. And Taco John still gets 1. Carl still gets 1. Dennis, you're going to get 2. Dennis will get 2 at the end of the roll. And now for the 1944S. 1944S, it's a plastic tubed roll. And we're going to do these at $8 per coin. We're going to go on this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1944S. 1944S. Let me know. Yo Man for 3. Crispy for 3. Then we've got Stephen A for 3. Chuck Patillo for 3. Taco John for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. Then we've got Ant for 3. Then we have Malcolm for 3. Brendan Burke for 1. And Angie Crowell wants 2. Carl for 3. Then we've got Deanne for 3. Stanley for 3. Paul Hampton for 2. Dennis Paulson for 3. And James Worley for 2. And what do I have left? I have a grand total of 4 spots left. 4 spots remain for anyone who has not yet gotten their max who would like more. Anyone who has not yet received their 3-coin max who wants more can get more now. Anybody who has not yet become involved can become involved now and get one or more of these 4 coins that remain. Otherwise, I will start serving seconds. There's anyone else who wants to become involved who has not yet become involved, who have not called their name, who wants to buy some spots in this 1944S roll may do so now. I am watching the chat. Okay, Carl will get 1 more. Taco John will get 1 more, and that leaves me with 2 at the very end. 2 at the very end if anybody wants in on this 1944S roll. Angie she did a bin too. She was doing it for the 43S roll. But if she wants in on the 44D roll, I will let her, the 44S, 44S roll. But if she wants in on the 44D roll, I will let her take your +1, JJ. I appreciate that. Just let me know. I've got 2 spots at the end of this roll right now. Anybody wants some, let me know. I've got 2 spots. And 2 spots only right here at the end of this roll. If it were pi, you'd take seconds. Understood. Okay, Crispy will take 2 more. So Crispy will get the last 2 in this roll. Thank you, Crispy. And that is it for today. Oh, Stephen A wants 2. So I'm going to put Stephen A in for one of Crispy's. Stephen A will go in for one of Crispy's. And I'll get him 1. That way, I can make sure that everybody gets in who wanted in. We do have spots in 412. Still 412 is the 1942D roll. We have, let's see, 9 unspoken spots in the 42D roll. If anybody wants in on those, I'm going to go ahead and put the title up there again so we know where we're going. The 1942D roll. Those are $8 per coin, $8 per coin. Anybody wants in on those who have not yet asked for additional spots, the 42Ds. They are $8 a piece, and I have a total of 9 spots remaining. You can have as many of them as you like. We've already done seconds on this one, and we didn't get enough to fill the roll, so I'm working on filling the roll with anybody who wants to fill it in. $8 per coin. Get as many as you like. 1942D. This is reveal number 412. And if not, I will work on filling them on Facebook. That's fine. JJ will take 2 of them. Yeah, JJ, you weren't involved yet, so this will put you in. Taco John will take 2 more of them. Taco John, you already have 5, so this would make you with 7 in this roll. Just want you to be aware of that. Paul Hampton will take 1 more. That will give you a total of 3, Paul, in this roll. I have 4 spots remaining in the 1942D roll. 1942D. And it looks like that'll probably do it. I think we're fine. I'll just put these on Facebook and see if people want to take advantage of it on Facebook, and I'll get them involved that way. It's going to be a fun-filled week. It is going to be a filled week for sure. Crispy will take 2 more of those 1942Ds. And Eric will take 2. Okay. So put Eric in for 2. Put Crispy in for 2. And that will do us. Finished and wrapped up for the week. It's going to be a very fun time opening these rolls and going through them. We've had some really good luck on rolls lately. We've had some not so wonderful luck on rolls lately, so it's been kind of mixed a little bit. We'll see if we can't get this to turn into an all-good week. I wanted to do some newer stuff and some older stuff just to give everybody a chance to get involved. I know there's all different kinds of budgets out there, and sometimes budgets allow for this sort of thing easier than others. And then some budgets, the $1 and $2 coins are a whole lot easier to get involved in. So I try to make as many of those available as possible. Yeah, we've got a good lineup, really good lineup coming up. I will be doing the 55D roll. At the very minimum, I will be doing the 55D roll during the day tomorrow sometime. That'll get us started for the week. We will have a roll auction tomorrow evening. Roll auction tomorrow evening will be somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 or 400 rolls. You don't want to miss it if you like buying rolls. It's going to be a nice auction. It's going to be pretty big too. And so that's what will happen tomorrow evening. And then we'll have reveals for most of the rest of the week, along with an auction this coming Sunday. And just remember the schedule. It's pretty simple. Sunday and Tuesday are auction nights. Sunday and Tuesday, auction nights at 7 p.m. And then Monday night at 7 p.m., we will do this show where we're selling spots and reveals. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will work on filling in reveal shows where we can. So I will have a reveal show each of those evenings, or more than one. Paul Hampton, if you were in the original roll, you got in on the 55D roll, but I don't think you were. You were not in the original 55D roll, so you did not get in. This is a replacement roll, the 55D. I'll probably do another new 55D next week. All right, folks, I appreciate it. You guys, I appreciate everything you do for me. I appreciate you being here. And I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate your business and your support. And we'll get into these reveals starting tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow at the reveals that we get started at and the auction, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.